Good morning, guys. John Paul and Haley Jones of the Reddish Rascals. Hope you're all doing well. I'm just down the plot. It's 5:30 on Wednesday morning as I come down before I go to work just to water, as it's so cool and the water doesn't get a chance to evaporate and scorch the plant leaves. If you water them in direct sunlight, that's the risk you take, and they don't get the roots to go down deep. So give them a little water over morning, but I thought before I start watering I'd give you a little plot tour. So here we go. So guys, at the front here now we've planted a range of different sunflowers. We've used the pallets to store our canes and posts and stuff for different bits and bobs. As you can see, I've got rid of the wooden pallet collars that I said, the plastic pallet collars, and gone back to wood. And I'll show you what we've been up to in the polytunnel. So as you can see, the polytunnel is going quite full. We've got all our tomato plants. This year I'm trying them in 3.5 litre pots just to see, because there's so much compost. And these are all our hot chilies, and these ones on the floor are our bell peppers. So these will all get caned eventually, which won't be too long by the way they're going, or I'll put some sort of string system up if the frame of the polytunnel can withstand the weight of them all. We will see, only time will tell. Rhubarb's starting to come back up after it dying back a little bit. I've weeded all the carrots and parsnips. As you can see, not many parsnips came through this year. The leeks are doing okay. A couple are going to seed because of the way the weather's been. We've got some cucumbers, which are little gherkin ones, sweet peas. Been a bad year for peas this year here. I don't know about anyone else, but they just seem to be dying off as soon as they're in the ground. Broad beans are doing really well now, even though they're quite small. We have a lot of small pods forming. Our second sowing of our cabbage, collies and broccolis are doing okay, apart from the two that were blind, which have stayed blind. They're going to get removed and give the others a bit more space. We've got our rainbow chard, some more peas, which was a second sowing, which we thought would do really well, and they just seem to have gone. Same with the beans. We've got multiple beans that have just shriveled up and died, which I really don't know, because we've never had that before. Outdoor tomatoes, these were all the straggly ones that were dying off, and to be fair, they've come good since they've been planted out, so they just needed a bit more nutrition, bit more space, and yeah, they're doing well. More chard and another variety of beans, but even though it's a different variety, we've still got 3 there out of 4 that might just pop the clogs. So we've got our dahlias potted on, Haley grew from seed. We've got we had loads of bell peppers left, so instead of putting outdoor tomatoes here, I thought we'll go for the peppers this year and see what comes of it. And they seem to be doing all right. They've all perked up since they've been potted on. I think that one's been either squashed by a bird or a cat. Got some marigolds. I planted our aubergines out because they just needed more space. Row of basil and onions and garlic. We've had some white rot in this bed, so I've put a feed down to try and bring on the bulbs a bit quicker. Of calcified seaweed, that's what the white stuff is. And then we've got our red cabbages, broccoli and cauliflower. Our broccoli is doing really well. I think I'm going to have to start taking some of this, because it looks like it might be going to go to seed, to be honest, and I'd rather have small heads than no heads. Cauliflowers aren't forming yet, but they're starting to heart up, so that means they won't be far off. Our strawberry bed, I'll just show you down here how many strawberries are on that plant, and they're all like that. Our lettuce is doing really well. I'm going to start picking more leaves this weekend. I've got to take some today for the guys in work as well. Red currant bushes, these are the 2 that I took from hardwood cuttings last year, so they're coming on really well. There's no fruit this year, obviously, because they're still growing and forming. gooseberries are looking good. Well, they were. I don't know whether the birds have been bloody eating them because there's loads missing. Oh, bugger. Oh, there's a load on that one still. Maybe that's because the birds can't get into them. We've got the blackcurrant bushes here. Our pink fir apple are starting to take off now at the back. Our main croppers are really doing well, all supporting each other. The asparagus ferns are doing really well, putting more energy in. They've got flower heads on now, and we'll have to watch out for the seeds. The first row here is our Pentland Javelin, which is our first earlies or second earlies, I can't remember which way. So hopefully in 2 weeks time we'll do a reveal, because we've got Hayley's birthday party and we're gonna have new potatoes on the menu. So we're gonna try a tub and show you what we've got. Fruit trees are looking better now. In the greenhouse we've got some of our cut and come again lettuce, our sweet corn, which is a little bit late but it's coming on. I've got the rest of the cherry tomatoes that I need to pot on and get into this greenhouse, which, as you can see, I've got half the tubs, which are £1 buckets from B&Q with holes drilled in the bottom. So, and then we've got the rest of our cucumbers, courgettes, even watermelons and cantaloupe melons. Hopefully they'll start to come on a bit more now as it gets warmer of a night. These are just spares at the moment for the ones that are in the greenhouse, in the polytunnel I should say. So we're doing all right, we're getting on with it. So guys, that's it from the Reddish Rascals. Hope you have a really good day, and I will speak to you again soon and show you a bit more stuff, because we haven't had a chance to do any practical videos apart from plot tours at the moment with work and family life. So we'll see what we can do, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye.